Well, February is the month of love, so let's do love readings. Talk to you soon. All right, everybody. Hello and happy February to you. This is going to be a wonderful time of year, not just because it's the month of love, but because we're almost to the year of the fire horse. This is very important. I know a lot of us were feeling really challenged by the year of the snake and all of its shedding and all of its treachery. A lot of people really struggled with it. But sometimes what you have to keep in mind is just remembering that it's about letting go so often, isn't it? What we're trying to do is release what doesn't serve us. So let's just get a little bit of Palo Santo here. We're going to clear the space. This is going to be a general collective reading just to kind of start things off. And as the days go by, I'll be adding more and more videos for all of us. Sometimes when they're very specific messages, I'll have an idea about that as the reading goes along. But I set the intention that I wanted this one to be general and for the collective. So let's start off with a message from the angels. So, with the power of the universe, this day represents a period of starting over and moving forward, also a time to release. Let go of the past and wait for what the future holds for you and have faith in that, because what the future will bring you is always, always better than what you expect. And sometimes when we're in the middle of transitions or feeling challenged, it's hard to focus on all of that goodness, but keep your vibration high and stay in the light, because that's what's going to help you the most. So, with that said, let's start off with the curiosity just to get an idea of what this reading is going to be about. And again, this is general and collective. If you're interested in booking a reading with me or a coaching session, you can head over to ritayanez.com. I will tell you right now, that's the most cost-effective way to schedule with me. You can also find me on Hipsy. You can find me on a few other platforms. But if you go to ritayanez.com and book directly there, it will be far easier, I believe. Let's see, and more affordable. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the beginning message here? Wow. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So we've got a hidden agenda. All right. Somebody could be in a same sex marriage. This could also be just a same sex relationship. No judgment here, judgment free zone. The most important thing is to always be yourself. But the message for this card is to keep in mind that not everybody's agenda is going to be a positive one. Sometimes people's motives are on the darker side. And this card in particular wants to speak of that. And we're going to clarify as we go along. I'm just going to freestyle this so that we can have an excellent reading. I hope that all of you have spent your last few days of the water snake. Was it I can't remember. It was a green snake, wasn't it? I hope you spend it shedding. All right. Let go of what doesn't serve you. If I get channeled messages, somebody, okay, so I've got year of the horse immediately. 1960 or 60 years old is significant. All right. I don't always know how the channeling is going to go, so you know how it works with me. Needless to say, take what resonates. All right. Hidden agenda, Holy Spirit, what are the other messages to keep in mind? Gotta feel right or I get uptight, okay? Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. We've got toxic ties, and, I guess I could hold the card up for you if you want to get a good look at it. Toxic ties. Somebody could be in the Navy, somebody could be a sailor, somebody could be in the military, somebody could be retired military. tired. Somebody's tired. All right, so tired of the toxic ties, I bet. Getting a few names here. Somebody's name is Ruben. Rula. Ruben, Rula. Our name's Rula Lenska. All right. Somebody could be Croatian. All right, Holy Spirit. Let's get one more message and get this reading going. It's been chilly. I know a lot of people are struggling with weather-related issues right now. Where I'm at right now, it's not so cold, actually. I'm put a sweater on because it was just a little bit chilly outside, but I'm surprised at how warm it is. Look at the name Marco. 1973 is significant. Marshmallows are significant. See if I get anything else. And remember, if you hear me inhaling, exhaling, it's not exasperation. I'm just moving energy. Okay, so we've got dirty. Wouldn't you know it? We've got the dirty laundry card. Somebody smokes cigars. I mean, I guess you could guess that. All right. Somebody's crap is going to come out in the wash, as it always does, doesn't it? Let me just scoot this over here. I think you could see that good enough, right? We've got hidden agenda, toxic ties, and dirty laundry. I don't know. This one is sitting here, so I'm just going to have to take it. And we've got a troubled past. The past still lingers like smoke in the room. Okay. So we've got hidden agenda. Somebody's motives are not good. Toxic ties, dirty laundry, troubled past. Even though this is a romance reading primarily, that doesn't mean you have to panic and say, oh my gosh, my wife or my husband is toxic and is hiding something, has a hidden agenda and has a troubled past. I mean, everybody has some kind of a past. No one's perfect. And if they profess to be, run. Okay, so let's move along and get some clarification. I think I want to... Oh, because this is February and this is a romance reading, somebody drives a Volkswagen. Well, this is the couple of the keys that go to the Volkswagen that I inherited from my uncle. Somebody needs to see an attorney. The DMV is significant. I'm chasing titles right now. Titles are significant. I had to focus on a few things, including my relatives' health issues, and put energy there while I was making some changes. Volkswagens are significant. A red Volkswagen would be significant. All right. Okay. Clarify hidden agenda. We're going to get a romance angel for this. Clarify hidden agenda. Jen. J names are significant. Jen, Jenna. With a hidden agenda. Okay. All right. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. Somebody has a prenuptial. Somebody should have gotten a postnuptial. Nuptials are significant. Somebody's married. Somebody got married. Somebody doesn't want to be married. This is a toxic connection for somebody. This could be somebody that you know. And even though, again, this is a romance reading, this could relate to a work situation, a partnership situation, a seventh house situation. Stay loose. Okay? Hidden agenda. All right. Holy Spirit. I'm going to read these in the upright. All right. I've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Oh, Lord. Okay, so maybe the hidden agenda is not a negative one. Okay. Maybe the hidden agenda of somebody coming towards you that doesn't want to be in a toxic tie. Maybe they're coming towards you to kind of beat the dirty laundry that's going to come out. Maybe they think you already know about the dirty laundry, the trouble past. Dirty Diana. Diana, D names are significant. Dion. Dan. Somebody's name is Chad. C names are significant. All right. Okay, so moving on to toxic ties. Holy Spirit, romance angels. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Sorry. Can't make this up. Okay, so somebody with a hidden agenda that might be coming toward you. And again, use this how it works for you. The hidden agenda is that they really want to tell you, somebody could be on the down low. All right. I know we use that a lot. We throw that around a lot, but somebody could be interested in the same sex and they just don't want to tell anybody about it. Just be who you're going to be. The only thing that I can't stand about, people who can't be themselves is that they tend to pull in people that are just innocent to this whole thing. And, if you've ever been in a relationship with somebody who is actually more interested in the same sex and they were, you can't be anybody's beard. Somebody has a beard. Two people have a beard. This is a bearded marriage. This is a toxic bearded marriage. Okay, because we have the engagement card. So what's toxic about this person coming towards you? Male, female, flip the roles. Somebody likes Missy Elliott. I love it. Somebody's name is Elliot. Somebody's name could be Missy. Ugh. T names are significant. T, True, Tess. Somebody's name is Tess. Somebody's in love with Tess. Tess, True Heart, True Love. Somebody's True Blue. Just what I'm saying is be who you are and don't involve people that you're really not that interested in because you're interested in the same um, gender role as you. I don't know how to put that. I'm not good at these things, people. Somebody has a tattoo. And you'll have to forgive me because I don't have tattoos, so I don't know the names of all the tattoos, just like piercings. I don't know the names. So even on some of my channeled messages cards, I'm gonna have something that's pretty basic. Somebody's got one of those bull rings in the nose. I don't know what that's called. Okay, septum piercing. I'm gonna go full medical on you. Somebody's having a medical issue. Somebody involved in this situation could be having a medical issue. Somebody is having an abdominal issue. Somebody could be having literally stomach problems. Let's see if I get anything else there. Somebody's name is Harriet. Somebody has an H name. This is a toxic tie with the engagement card. I'm going to read them, both vertically and horizontally. We've got somebody who really wants to announce something about a clandestine kind of love. This could be that somebody is in love with you and doesn't want to really tell you that. If your ego is going to get in the way, well, then have a relationship with your ego. Okay. In love and relationships, there's no room for ego because you have to let it all go. Somebody let themselves go. Somebody's let themselves go. Somebody let themselves go. Mm. All right. So the toxic tie is that somebody's engaged to somebody else. Somebody is betrothed. Somebody's in a relationship of some kind with engagement. It could be a wedding. Somebody's married to somebody else. Somebody's in a relationship with somebody else. It's clandestine. They want to come to you. They want to tell you that they love you because they feel like you are their test, true heart, true blue. True love, you're the one I'm dreaming of. Okay. Somebody's name is Madonna. Somebody's like a virgin. Okay. We know what that's like. Okay. You won't die. Celibacy is okay. Some people will challenge me on the word celibacy. You could be abstaining. I don't care what you do with this. Okay. I'm just here to deliver the message. Somebody could be like the Virgin Mary. Somebody's name is Mary. Somebody's a virgin. Maybe somebody's a virgin all over again. It's okay. All right. People should, keep to themselves for the most part, unless you're in a relationship. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your mother. All right. Somebody's mother, somebody's not their mother, somebody doesn't have their mother, somebody's mother could have passed. Somebody's mother's absent. Somebody has an absent mother. Somebody is an absent mother. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can get a hint for you on that because mother is coming in strongly. All right. All right. Let's get some hints here. And let me set these aside. What is it about the mother? Because a mother thought, oh, Lord. IRS flags, audit of their taxes, am I going to have to read somebody their rights? Let's just get that out of the way in case this turns into something crazy, because I didn't expect that. I was getting mother, somebody's mother has passed away, somebody's missing their mother. They are the missing mother. A mother is missing. Somebody is in trouble. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Okay, so that's falling under dirty laundry. So I'm going to get off the mother situation. Somebody has to get off their mother. Somebody's too attached to their mother. Somebody's family tells them what to do. Somebody doesn't know how to be themselves. Let's just read them their rights. I don't know who this is for, but if you're going to get in trouble, let's just get you primed right now. Oh, please note that all suspects charged with the crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Oh, Lord. Okay, somebody's in trouble. So somebody wants to come towards someone. Oh, God bless it. I almost cussed. Okay, so right under... I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's just... All right, so somebody's dirty laundry. Somebody wants to come towards you. Somebody's had some trouble. Somebody could have been in the clink, because I'm about to read you your rights. All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you any questions. You have the right to stop questions at any time. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you choose to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering at any time. You can stop. Somebody needs to stop. Somebody wants me to stop. I'm not going to stop. Okay. So, all right. Willingly. Okay. So willingly has come out. So somebody's in trouble. Let's get off of this real quick. Somebody needs to get off of it. Somebody needs to get off of it. Somebody's on drugs. If you're doing drugs, I hope you're in a state where it's legal. Okay. So let's see. So under dirty laundry, we're going to get off the mother thing. Wait, I was going to do some more hints. We were going to get hints about the mother. What is... Okay, so somebody's got a lazy wife. All right, we're just going to keep that. I don't think that has anything to do with anybody's mother. I hope not. Don't be a lazy wife. Don't be a lazy mother. Okay, so maybe I'll shuffle over here. Somebody's got silver hair. Somebody's mother could have had silver hair. I'm going to put this over here because, we started having criminal issues here. Somebody's crying. Oh, okay, we're going to take that one. Somebody's divorcing. So the person coming toward you or someone, oh, Lord, ritual. Okay, so somebody's divorcing. I'm going to put that over here with toxic. Somebody's divorcing. Somebody wants to divorce. Ritual. Rituale Romanum. Somebody could be possessed by a freaking demon. Okay, stay in the light. You'll be all right. All right, let's get one or two more. What is it about this mother? Somebody's a Catholic. Somebody's born in the year of the horse. Somebody's trying to divorce somebody born in the year of the horse, or the year of the horse could be significant. You could have horses. Maybe you just like horses. You know what to do with this. Okay. Somebody's got multi-hair. That was over here with mother. Somebody could have a mother that has multi-colored hair. Again, look, I'm pretty basic. Somebody knows basic. Somebody knows DOS. We had to learn it in high school. Okay, so the landlord knows you know. I think this is going to go over here with troubled past. Maybe somebody in the past was troubling you. Maybe your landlord was troubling you. Look in the mirror. So it's me. So somebody was troubling me. I'm not your landlord. Okay, look in the mirror. Somebody needs to look in the mirror. I'm going to put that over here with divorcing and horse. Look, if you got to look in the horse's mouth. Let's get a few more hints and then we're going to move on. Angel number 953. The initial L is significant. Leo is significant. That could be a law enforcement officer. Somebody's agitated. Somebody's got an arm tattoo. Look in the mirror. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so how can I look into it? Well, you look in the mirror. Somebody's got an arm tattoo. I don't know what that's called. Forearm. Somebody's got a forearm tattoo. Forensics. Okay, forensics are significant. Somebody could be a law enforcement officer. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, so look, I'm not going to speak it because I don't, somebody could have this issue. I'm going to put this over here with mother. Somebody would sell their mother out. Somebody lost their mother. Somebody sold their mother out. I don't know what that is. These over here stayed at the bottom, so I'm just going to take them real quick. Idaho State University could be significant. All right, I've got a son that's an alum. Somebody's got a son that's an alum. Idaho State University. I'm going to put that over here because I don't know what that's for. So let's just set it aside. Somebody has blonde hair. Somebody has blonde hair and arm tattoo, needs to look in the mirror, is born in the year of the horse and is divorcing. The Me Too movement. Me Too? Maybe it happened to me too. I don't have blonde hair. Although if you ask my mother, okay. The Me Too movement is significant. So something has happened to somebody, something here. Somebody wants to say, look, it happened to me too, or this is what happened to me. What happened to you is happening to me. What's happening to me is happening to you. No, I think it's they're going to come towards you and say, look, what happened to you is happening to me. Somebody's getting some freaking karma is what it is. Somebody's getting karma. Somebody's name is Carmen. Somebody could be a K name, K, Karma, Kenny, Kenneth. Okay. We're going to put Me Too movement. No, we're going to put Me Too over here for true love and engagement. And let's just get a couple here for troubled past. We might as well. Definitely somebody is getting a divorce or wants a divorce. I'm going to just set it right on top of the divorcing card because look at right on top of that. We have symbolic marriage. And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? A bearded marriage? Now, the bearded marriage doesn't have to be that you're in a relationship with somebody who is gay, that doesn't, really want to just own their life. Be happy, people. Just be happy. All right? Symbolic marriage. The symbolic marriage just could be that it was a marriage of convenience there with IRS flags. Let me stack up blonde hair, arm tattoo, look in the mirror, divorce, horse, divorcing. A horse is a horse, of course. Look in the mouth. You should have known the symptoms were there. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Somebody, should have looked a gift horse in the mouth. Well, we live and learn. There's agitated again. I spoke it, but I didn't draw it. Okay. All right. So let's have a little bit more for troubled past. What's up with this troubled past? And then we'll clarify. Initiate. He or she must sacrifice a person in order to level up. Is somebody, I don't want to say, I'm going to say it this way. If somebody belongs to a cult or a coven, when I say cult or coven, it could just represent a group of people. It could be a boys club. It could be a good old boys club. It just could be, it could be some people at work. This one's upside down. So we're going to take that one. Karma's on the way. Hi, Karma. Karma's on the way. Hello. All right. Karma's on the way. Somebody's crying over you. And that's odd because thief popped back in. Somebody's crying over you. But I think that you, in reverse, you're not crying over anybody. Oh, I was going to say everybody, you don't care. Somebody was a thief. Okay, so that goes with IRS flags, audit of their taxes or business, blackmail, willingly, lazy wife. So somebody did something willingly. That's part of the dirty laundry. Somebody is a thief. Dirty laundry, that's a business. Somebody involved a business and some taxes. Somebody's initial could be H. I'm going to put that there with thief. Take it as it resonates. The H could be you. The H could be them. Any of the names that somebody's arguing. All right. Somebody is sick of it. Okay. Somebody is sick of it. Troubled past. Take it. Got karma again. Somebody's past is coming up to bite them in the behind. Okay. Divine timing is at play. Somebody's Asian. Choose your poison. I'm going to put that over here with fentanyl poisoning. Something, oops, I said the word, didn't I? I don't know. Okay. Cursed land. Corrupt military. Okay. Unless that one comes out again, unless that one makes itself obvious. 1010. Somebody could be a truck driver. Somebody could know the codes, the police codes. Somebody has the codes. Somebody codes. Oh, Lord. Still in a third-party situation or relationship. See, if somebody comes towards you, troubled past, if somebody comes towards you, just know that they're not out of that. They could say, well, I'm going to get a divorce. I just want to be with you. Go away. Okay, we don't want that. There's the Leo card again. Somebody is definitely a Leo or a fire sign. I'm going to keep this over here with troubled past. Maybe somebody in your past I almost said was a Leo. Somebody is not well. Somebody's having some health issues. Oh, Lord. Okay. And Simon says, whoops, I'm going to take it because it popped out. Simon says, boring, copycat, no creativity, unoriginal, born dull, die dull, does better on medication. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to put this here. Somebody's a copycat. The Leo's a copycat. The Leo or the fire sign found the copycat and is sick of it now. Now, the initiate and karma over here, crying over you, troubled past. Somebody made a mistake. Somebody's in the X category. There's official person. I want this other one. I'm going to give it one more pass and see if this, because I think you guys will gig a little bit. Giggity, some giggity, giggity, Chichi, Gigi. I can't get the name, you guys. R is significant in this reading. I'm an R. Are you an R? Are we? Okay, so R, Leo. L is significant. We're going to keep that one because it's right there, and I've seen it a couple of times. And we've got the initial J. First, middle, last. Could be you, could be them, could be somebody involved. We got another fire sign card. Oh, okay, so here's my sign to stop because we've got, well, gray hair. And oh Lord, I was just gonna say you wouldn't know this unless you were in my head. I don't know if you want to be in my head. Somebody wants to get into somebody's head. They're trying to get into your head. Somebody's like literally trying to astral project into your head. Just block it. Okay, just say the Lord's Prayer before you go to sleep. Do whatever makes you feel good. But if you are in line with the divine, you're going to be fine. I just made that up. 333, mother. And right as I was about to say, somebody sold out somebody's mother. Somebody's mother was a problem. Somebody sold out their mother. The mother sold them out, whatever. You can't be attached to the teat all your life, okay? You got to grow up and be a big boy, big girl, okay? 333 is significant. Oh, I said I was going to stop, but okay, so long, expensive legal battles. And we'll take this last one, an arm tattoo again. And I've got a healer, I've got a nurse, a doctor, or a therapist, okay? So let's move along to the tarot. I'm going to gather up these hints. Somebody did something to somebody's mother involved in something. Somebody's mother did something. Somebody's mother, symbolic marriage. Somebody pushed somebody into a symbolic marriage. Lord, okay. Sorry, I don't want to. Okay. And let's leave these cards out. I don't think I've gathered up anything. Somebody gathered up something that they shouldn't have. Somebody's definitely still in a third-party relationship. Third party could mean anything. It just could be a few people, working against you, going against you, behind your back, Bottom of the deck. What do we not know? Oh, black magic backfire, aging badly. So somebody's black magic is, I'm going to leave that out and see if I get anything else that's backfiring. So black magic doesn't have to be literal, people, bubble, toil, and trouble. It doesn't have to also be people in a weird cult doing weird things. You know what I mean? It could be, just a group of people wishing harm onto others. So it could be one person wishing harm. Okay, so let's get dirty laundry. One more romance angel for dirty laundry. And then we're going to move on to the tarot. All right. And you feel free to slow me down. Somebody needs to slow down. Somebody, slow down, baby. I'm not your lady. Somebody's not somebody's lady. Somebody's name could be Christina. There's a C named Christina Aguilar. Somebody's name is Pilar. I don't roll my R's enough. Okay. Somebody doesn't really speak Spanish at home. I mean, like you could come from we don't speak Spanish at home at all. Okay. I'm first generation born in LA, but my parents came from Cuba in 1966. So none of us are speaking Spanish. And when we do, it's like Spanglish. And if we do speak Spanish at all, like my Spanish is not perfect. Okay. I don't know why that's significant. Somebody's bilingual. Somebody could be trilingual. Somebody picks up languages easily. Okay. Somebody does not speak Spanish. Somebody says they speak Spanish, but they don't. Okay. Anyway, what I was going to say is, slow me down if you need to. You can hit the gear icon somewhere around the somewhere over the rainbow. Okay. Somewhere with a rainbow. Rainbows are significant. But slow me down if I go too fast, because when I get into the zone and I start channeling, it goes. Somebody wants to get away. I want to get away. All right. Lenny Kravitz. Somebody's name could be Lenny. L name again. There's the K name. Kravitz. K. Kravitz. Kenneth. Kenny. Kent. Somebody's from Kent. Somebody's English. British. All right. Somebody's over the pond. Somebody's over the water. Somebody lives over the water or near a big body of water. Okay. Bodies in the water. Oh, Lord, no. No, no, no. I won't do that one. We're going to block that. All right. Because I've already seen too much. Somebody's done too much. Somebody's done too much. Somebody has literally no moral compass. Somebody literally would sell out their mother, off their mother, or conversely, they could be too attached to their mother. They, the job of a mother, especially with sons, there we go, is to release them, okay, into the wild so that they could become, oh, here we go, into the wild blue yonder. Okay, so somebody's in the military, definitely. Somebody flies something. Somebody's a paraglider. Somebody could be a Filipino. Okay, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so somebody really wants to get away. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so troubled past. One more romance angel for troubled past. We're going to move on. But yeah, click the gear icon somewhere, slow me down, drop me down about 25%. Somebody could be 25. Somebody could be 25 or 52. Somebody could be in their early 50s. Somebody could be in their 20s. Flip it, switch it. Somebody could be born in the 1950s. Okay, there's two. We're going to take one. Oh, okay. Worth waiting for. Troubled past. Look, this is exactly what that angel message that I delivered to you. All right, let go of the past and wait for what the future holds for you. Know your worth. If you're single and waiting, okay, not everybody is looking, but maybe you're like, hey, look, if somebody flies in, if something, just somebody, oh, don't shuffle, Rita. You know, just let go of what doesn't serve you, but you need to know your worth. 1965 is significant. Somebody could be 56. Somebody could be 65. Not the monkey. Okay, so somebody's born in the year of the monkey. Somebody's a monkey. I don't know. All right, let's move on to the tarot. Which one should we go with? I think that we're going to go to, let's use Tarot of the Modern Witch because that one seems to be a little bit lighter. Let's see who these people are. Why are there so many people involved in this? Okay, because I'm feeling people already. Lots of people. All right, so we're going to clarify hidden agenda. Clarifying hidden agenda with true love. Somebody's got a hidden agenda. Somebody loves somebody that they're not supposed to be in love with. Just can't help falling in love. Okay, so somebody can't help falling in love. They're like, I love you though. You're my star, but it's in the reverse. You know why it's in the reverse? Somebody's like in a prison of their own making. We've got the Eight of Swords. Okay, prison of their own design. Let's cover up that star. I don't know if that's going to be too visible. Because they want the Queen of Cups. We're going to put the Queen of Cups here with engagement. Okay, so they could be with the Queen of Cups. They want the Queen of Cups. That could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that they're in some kind of a toxic tie. It doesn't have to be. The Queen of Cups is a mother, though. All right, let's keep going. Let's clarify engagement. Somebody has made a prison of their own design. Prison of their own design. We're like, I'm getting monkey again. Like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I had a pin that my first husband bought me. It also said, have no fun. Okay, just like be safe, people. Okay. All right. I'm getting Rula Lenska again. Rula. Our names are significant. Okay. On the split. Oh, damn. Okay, so here we've got some kind of a witchy person. Somebody's definitely a blonde. They got a wand. We got the Chariot. Somebody wants to frickin' move towards you and say, hey, look, I don't want to be with this person. Let me engage with you. Maybe you're the Queen of Cups. They want the Queen of Cups. Somebody is the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Chariot. Somebody could be a Cancer. Not sure. Could have Cancer. So could, Emperor in reverse. Don't believe. Don't believe. This person, I'm not, you could do whatever you want. Okay, I'm just reading it on engagement. Let's get one more because we got 3 there for true love with the star in reverse. Like, you're my star, but I can't get you. I can't even see you. Well, let's see. 8 of Swords. Somebody's in a prison of the mind. Somebody could be in the clink, actually, because we did read them their rights. Just IRS, man. Don't mess with the IRS. There it is. We're going to take it. Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody feels like all of their everything emotional, their new beginning didn't happen. Could be with you, could be with somebody else. Maybe the new relationship they're in with true love, engagement, that white dress, something that feels like a wedding, but we see divorce and divorcing in the clue cards, the hint cards. Okay. C again, C, clue hint, CH. Initial C and H are significant. Ace of Cups in reverse. Everything is poured out. It's just all poured out. Somebody could have had a miscarriage. Miscarriage of justice is significant. All right. So clarifying retreat almost. No dice. Somebody has no dice. Should we use the dice? Okay, so somebody's got no dice. They're like, I can't get away with you because I've already gotten away with somebody else. Okay, we're going to get, okay. We're going to take it. We're going to leave it in that orientation. Somebody's orientation is in question, I'm telling you. Like, if you're like, well, I'm not sure. I always suspected that he or she wasn't into me that way. You know what I mean? You'll know because something will be going on with that wand, A healthy person can, rock you all night long. Okay, so Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands as a challenge there, they want to take an action. They don't know if they want to take an action. It's like this is somebody who's just, wishy-washy. It's just a little wand anyway. I'm really not making much of an effort. I'm trying to bring in an exciting message, but I don't. The color red is significant. The desert is significant. Egypt is significant. All right. Somebody wears chinos. Woo! All right. Because I can't even. Okay. So did you see that? We have the Emperor in reverse. And now we have the Empress in reverse. Okay. So somebody's very manipulative. Somebody who's emotionally manipulative, somebody who, like, this is a couple. We have a couple, and because it's the Emperor and the Empress, they are married. There's somebody who's in a high-level commitment if it's not illegal. Yeah, look, who needs a piece of paper, okay? Stay free. People stay loose. Woo! Okay, there's 2 there. We're going to take them that way. This Emperor and Empress, this is a symbolic marriage. This is, we did get the lazy wife, so we have a wife who's lazy. We've got an Emperor who's cruel and cold. And, this is a manipulative, self-indulgent, possibly on the, overweight side of things. We've got the heart there. Valentine's Day could be heartbreaking for this Empress. And then we've got the 6 of Wands. There was no success in this relationship, the one that they want to leave because they want to drop this and come toward you or somebody else. It could be symbolic. It could be the down low. You could be the other half or know the other half of what should be a same-sex relationship. I'm not going to get in between you and God. Okay, that's between no one cares anymore anyway. Just do what makes you happy. And oh, Lord, have mercy. Do you see that? The other 2 cards that were under the 6 of Wands as the challenge is Judgment and the Tower. Definitely not good. These people together, the 2 of them, the Empress and the Emperor in reverse here, have no success. And remember that the 6 of Wands can also indicate an engagement because that's an engagement ring. The guy on the white horse is, coming to town with some awesome pants on and, wants to give the ring to his beloved, but it looks like he gave the ring to somebody who may ride a motorcycle, could be blonde, it like has a magic wand, it could be somebody that, involves himself in low vibrational practices. This is a couple from hell, basically. And then we have Judgment and the Tower together with them. I almost don't want to see what Dirty Laundry, Retreat, and Page of Wands as a challenge is. Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's see if we can get something on. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get something on this dirty laundry at the laundromat. Somebody's business is involved almost, but no dice. Somebody doesn't have any dice. Somebody can't go forward. They can't move. Whoa! Now we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's business is definitely involved and it's not doing well, or they're about to take a big loss. This could also be a person who only focuses on the material, is too materialistic. Okay, we're going to leave them in that orientation. What orientation are you anyway? Because I don't believe you. Okay. Somebody's fruity. His jacket is fruity. The jacket that he's wearing is fruity. Somebody could live in the city, near the city, but they actually prefer the country. I don't know. This guy, I don't know if you're coming. I don't know if you're going. He doesn't know what he's doing. This is a person who is very much over focused on finances or the accoutrement, or, that makes me sick. Okay. They're, if you're going to make money, do something charitable as well. Okay. I don't know. This whole thing is giving me a bad vibe about this person that wants to come to you before the dirty laundry's aired out because I want to get away. Like each time I'm going to rock out harder. Somebody plays a guitar. Okay, so now I've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely bad news about finances. Maybe that's what they're coming to tell you. I don't think they're coming to borrow money. They probably figured out you don't have any money either because you're not over focused on finances, okay? Woo! And they don't know what to do. Okay, we got the Hanged Man. So they're in, they feel like they're being martyred. They feel like somebody has martyred them. They just feel like they don't know which way is up, but they are getting the divine light of illumination. Somebody's illuminating them. They have become illuminated about their own situation. They know that they put themselves in the situation. They're looking at things differently. They're looking at the past. I think that with this troubled past, this is somebody from your past. This is somebody from your past who's trying to figure out what the heck to do. They're, trying to see things a different way. But, we did have, or at least I had, the idea of ego, that ego gets in the way. I don't know. Keep your ego then. Enjoy it. I hope it's warm and cuddly at night. Woo! Okay. For the past and worth waiting for. So we've got the King of Cups in reverse. So watch out because somebody could be coming toward you. Somebody's going to be receiving flowers. And I know that sounds pretty general because it's February and because people are going to be getting flowers and all of that. But no, I think that for somebody, for some of you, for some faction of you, that flowers and receiving them or not receiving them is significant. This guy's an emotional manipulator. This guy's a liar. He's going to come in with the waterworks. This is a person flip and switch the gender, whatever. I don't care. Only you know your situation. And the Two of Swords, I don't think this person knows what to do. Again, that's more of the waffling. That's more of the vacillating. That's more of like, I don't want to look at it. Somebody is not well because, this always looks to me, somebody's got short hair. It could be short red hair. Today's a full moon. Moon cycles are significant. The ocean is significant. Water significant. Islands in the stream. I don't know. Is that how it goes? Okay, I don't want to sing. Somebody doesn't want to sing. Somebody doesn't sing anymore, okay? Don't sing if you don't want to. Like, you won't catch me doing karaoke. You won't even catch me with an instrument. Like, I play if I freaking feel like it. Sing when I want to. Sing out loud. Okay. All right. So, what's with that King of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords? And then we're going to go through and tell the story in a little bit more linear fashion. All right, because we have the Four of Wands. This is a relationship that's on the way out. So this relationship that started over here with the guy who's going to come back in, who I wouldn't believe if I were you. You do whatever you want to do, but choose yourself. Choose yourself. Okay? Remember to use your judgment. Because sometimes we have to let things be water under the bridge. Watch out for this wench. I don't know who she is. Maybe that is the wench with the tattoo, the wand, and, hocus pocus. Somebody's name could be Bet. Betty B names B. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave these out so that I can... Somebody needs to ground themselves. Somebody needs to remain grounded. What are we looking for? Somebody's looking for something? I'm looking for you. Somebody's looking for you. Somebody can't find you. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, so let's get some indicators. What kind of hints did I want? Let's look at who are they. Okay, let's get some hints, some physical description, some features that might give you an idea. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Black magic backfire. Somebody's aging badly. Okay, so let's just get an idea. Let's get some physical features. Let's tell us first about this person. Man, woman. I don't know. Hybrid. Somebody drives a hybrid. Tesla significant. Somebody says all the time. Lord, please help me. And you know what I'm talking about. No shade if this is what you do. There are ways to overcome this. This is not effective communication. This is somebody who talks like this. Somebody's also got a ghetto mouth. I'm getting ghetto mouth. Somebody just has a ghetto mouth. I don't know, like you, whatever. But somebody says all the time. Um, that's going to give you an indication. Oh, tax preparer came out. So they could be a tax preparer. This could mean that you need to file your taxes, but we're talking about this person. A tax preparer is significant. Gossip is significant. This could be somebody who says all the time, or that's the way that they stall because they really don't know what they're talking about or what they're saying. Gossip. This is somebody who gossips. All right, let's take that. A man obsessed with their appearance. Okay, so man, male. This could be a female and masculine energy. You figure it out. You figure it out. Okay, that's not up to me. That's up to you. Something's not up to you. It's up to them. If something's not up to them, it's up to you. Somebody's a pathologist. Pathology is going to be involved. Remember I said, and I'm going to put it over here because remember I said somebody could take out their own mother. Somebody's mother died. I'm not saying that they killed their mother. I'm just saying that somebody's mother is out of the picture. Somebody's on demon time. Okay, whoa. Okay, so somebody has braids in their hair. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Oh, and we got beard, parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme. Okay, so somebody's name is Rosemary. Somebody's running out of time. Man obsessed with their appearance has a beard and braids. Beard and or braids. Braids could be significant. Beards could be significant. Gossip could be significant. Man obsessed with their appearance, Lord. Okay, a pathologist. This person is married. So the person is going to mess with you. I don't think this is a spiritual marriage. I'm getting too much legal. I'm getting too much divorce. Let me scoot this up so that you can, Oh, look, you've already seen him. I'm just going to lay that one right on top. Somebody wants to lay down with you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. Okay? Just don't. Just don't. Somebody, don't let him touch you because this is what they are. This married person is this. Scat. Okay? Scheitze. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, give us a few more hints. Somebody's a mechanical engineer, very smart. Somebody's a mechanical engineer, and somebody's on house arrest. Damn. Okay? Lord have mercy. Somebody's on house arrest. Somebody actually did something. All right, let's take these. Somebody is resentful. Somebody's an eBay reseller. That might give you a hint. Ooh. This is a Jezebel, or they are married to a Jezebel. Somebody wears glasses. All right, let's get a few more hints. All right, Holy Spirit. Let's get a few hints. Let's do it this way. Let's get pretty specific. Pretty specific. Let's get specific. Who is the person that they're involved with? What is the damn problem? Okay, what is their major malfunction? Somebody's a counselor. Counselor, I don't usually see that as an attorney because for an attorney, I would say counsel. Okay. Somebody's an HVAC tech. There's something else under here. And somebody is an architect. Okay. Somebody's an architect. Somebody's from back east. Somebody's from Massachusetts. Montego Bay is significant. Somebody's having a midlife crisis. Okay. The person that other person is in a relationship is one of these. Okay. Yeah. You could be a woman and still be a prick. All right. Somebody's an eviction specialist. We also did get that landlord was involved. That could be past, present, or future. It doesn't mean that everybody's a criminal. But, maybe they're a landlord. Maybe they're a loan. Maybe somebody's a loan officer. Somebody's a marketing specialist. Somebody's a marketing and sales specialist. Somebody's a sales and marketing. Somebody is or was. Maybe they're an architect now. Somebody's cursed. Okay, they curse themselves with this kind of bull. Okay, just be straight. Don't lie. Be, with the right person at the right time. Be an open book. Just be yourself. All right, Holy Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this Jezebel or the other Jezebel, or both of them are Jezebels. Troubled past, dirty laundry, IRS, toxic ties, flagged for an audit. Somebody's on house arrest. Somebody's got a hidden agenda. Somebody took out their mother, or their mother passed again. My condolences. somebody, and look at this, somebody is an auditor. And what did I tell you? We had that card for the IRS, on the audit that's been flagged. Somebody's business could be being audited. Somebody's got a front business. It's not a real business at all. I mean, it could be a business. They're pretending or playing at having a business, but there's something else like very shadowy and troubled going on with the business. It could be business in the past. I don't know. Somebody has a 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, angel number 7-Eleven. Okay. Somebody's stepdaughter is involved. Somebody has a stepdaughter or is a stepdaughter, but I think this is more like the person they're in a relationship has. So they have a stepdaughter or they are the step. Well, you get what I'm saying. Okay. I just saw one that's going to, I have to wait for it to come out again. Somebody's having a midlife crisis. Get over yourself. Okay. I am 57 years old. My mother hates it when I tell people. She says, you don't look your age. I like telling people my age. You know why? Because I'm enjoying myself and I love my life. Okay. So somebody's a greeter, could be a Walmart greeter, having a midlife crisis with a stepdaughter. We did get multicolored hair. Somebody's stepdaughter could have multicolored hair. They could have multicolored hair. Woo! Okay, we'll take all of these and then we'll stop right there. Okay. Somebody wears glasses. Okay. Not that uncommon. Somebody's a percussionist. Somebody plays a drum. Somebody plays a piano. Yes, piano is a percussion instrument. Somebody's a thespian, an actor. Okay. Somebody's an actor. They could be acting, or they could actually, oh my gosh, somebody could be a retail sales associate associated with a situation. Somebody has pretty privilege, or they think they're pretty and they feel like they've got privilege, or they think that they're good looking, flip it, switch it, and reverse it. They feel like, oh, because I'm good looking, then I should, oh, shut up. Okay. Nobody cares. We can all use filters. Okay. I've got great filters. Somebody has freckles. Okay. I think we're going to move on from there. Somebody needs to move on. Somebody's like, I want to get away. I've got to get away. I want to fly away. Somebody can't fly. Somebody can't fly. Somebody's a paraplier. Somebody's a I said I almost said a flippin' pilot. Okay. Pathology is significant. Somebody could be undergoing that pathology that we were talking about. Okay. So let us move along. I'm going to take these out now. Let's get the romance angels out of the way, and we're going to wrap this up. All right, Holy Spirit, where are we going with this? What are we doing with this? All right, so I did want to, I'll save the names for the end. Okay, so let's get, I want to keep this on the light side, so let's go to the Housewives Tarot. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, we're going to take hidden agenda, toxic ties, dirty laundry, troubled past. We're going to set them over here. I don't want to overfocus on them. And sorry that you're watching my setup in a different way, but I'm in a different place. And I'm working while I'm doing this with you. So I have to kind of keep my eye on the prize. Somebody needs to keep the eye on the prize. Somebody's eyes. Somebody's having 1966 is significant. Somebody's 66. Somebody could be 19. Somebody, hey, somebody could be 91. Somebody's jealous. 1973. Double oxes are significant. 2 oxen, 2 oxes. Oxen? Ollie. Somebody's name is Ollie. All right, Housewives Tarot. Going to go into a mini Celtic cross. Let's get a summary for this for February for the collective and to this story to whatever end. All right, let's see. What do we need to focus on? We're going to make this short and sweet with a mini, which just means I'm not going to go in super deep. I will clarify if I find it's very interesting. Somebody's a remote viewer. I'm remote viewing. I don't want to remote view your house. Somebody's having these people, the cold, it's cold. It's like a fake marriage, like in public. I don't know. I almost wanted to say it's a Walmart marriage. And I don't mean to say that, structuring a wedding, like maybe they bought all their stuff at Walmart and had a wedding that way or on which is good. Why would you spend a ton of money on a wedding just for what? One picture? Freaking hey. If you're young, don't do that. Okay. Do whatever you like. Too many. Queen of Swords, Aries, Libra, Gemini is significant. And to me, this is like she's got this guy. Look at this guy. Blonde hair is significant. Brown hair is significant. She's like taking off his head. Off with their heads. She's like, she's going to take his head off. Flip the roles, but if you're focus, the person that you're focusing on for this reading, or you think that, this could be a relative, she is going to cut off his head if he comes near you or near the person, because you could be this person's mother. Mothers are significant. So you could be the mother of this person that this man, or, whatever with the roles. Okay. Roles are significant. Somebody's got roles. Okay. Work on that. I mean, not for vanity, but for health. Okay. I'm not saying that it isn't healthy to be overweight, but you know what I mean? You could do better for yourself and lower your blood pressure, lower your uh somebody's a diabetic. Somebody's a diabetic and doesn't know it. Somebody's a diabetic and doesn't know it. Okay, check your A1Cs. Just watch what you're doing. If you feel like your energy levels are dipping all over the place, or if you're a gentleman, you're waking up all night long, like if urinating with frequency, somebody's urinating with frequency. Somebody could be experiencing issues with a prostate exam, like where they're waiting for the test. Somebody's waiting on tests from a prostate exam, and you would know if this is you because it is serious, or there's something going on in those nether regions, like something isn't working quite right. Something's tied up in knots. Somebody can't function sexually. Somebody's having erectile dysfunction or some dysfunction of the sexual kind. Okay. Doesn't mean anything. Just, oh, look. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Yes, never mind. Okay. Let's just get off of that. Okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels, let's just clear this up so that I don't look, I'm like a virgin. Okay. So I just leave me alone. Let's just clear this up a little bit, Holy Spirit. I just want to go down that road. On the road again. I just can't wait. Okay, somebody's a truck driver. Somebody's on the road again. Somebody's a traveler. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's put these away because I don't even want to look at this anymore. Because people have to handle their problems, and their problems are not... Oh. Title card and third wheel. What I tell you, that was what kind of popped out of there. Somebody's going to pop out of there. Okay, I better pop something. Okay, so we have the star. Okay, so let's go straight into you because that's how I'm feeling about it. Okay, let's read about you, enough about them. Actually, they make me feel like... And never mind, it's just, it feels annoying is what it feels like. Okay, so for the star, we've got healing. You have healed. The number 1 could be significant. All right. So you have healed, you've been healing, you've been on divine time. Divine time is significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number 6 is significant. The 6 of the month, 6 of any month. 17th of any month is significant. Somebody could be 17, somebody could be 71. All right, for the challenge, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay. So you feel defensive. Maybe you're scrubbing the toilet all the time and you're like, look, I just got to make it perfect. I know what that does to a person. Like when you're not well, you don't want to or can't clean anything, right? And then you're middle ground. And then when you're hyper focused, you start to clean it all the time. And I have to always stop myself right there. Somebody scrubbing that toilet. The color pink is significant. So 7 of Wands, somebody, somebody just wants to be busy. The challenge is not over focusing on something. Let the past go. Remember that you've healed from it. You got to own it and claim it. Okay. Claim it. No. Whoa. Hanged man in reverse because you saw things in a different way. You're the one. I'll show you upright so you can see how fun that card is. But there's the hanged man. You're like, I'm not going to, dangle out there waiting for somebody. I'm not going to have him dangle for me. No. No. You're like, I've already looked at this in every which way, upside down, inside out, upside down. Boy, you turn me. Okay, so somebody likes to dance. Somebody's a dancer. Somebody's a disco dancer. Okay, so hangman in reverse because in the past, you were lingering. You were just lingering, you're like, look, I'm not going to hang you out to dry. I just don't even want you on my clothesline. All right? Oop, not going to take it. Too many. All right, let me get this going. All right, so what's the fading influence? Something that's already happened here. What we're sure has already... Whoa, we did get 2. I'm just going to take them that way. So we have the Emperor, so there was somebody who should have been an Emperor. This card always makes me feel like it's such a joke. Tarot is significant. The Torah is significant. All right. We have the Eight of Wands that flew out with it, no pun intended. Somebody is a flyer. Somebody is a flyer. Somebody either, flies our remote controlled airplanes or flies something, but here the Eight of Wands is in the past, something changed very quickly with this Emperor. The Emperor changed up on you very quickly. And you're like, what the hell? Well, I'm boning out of here. Let me just get my broom. All right. And you were just like, I'm boning out. Okay. Something changed very quickly in the past with some emperor that wasn't really an emperor. Because look at it. Like, what kind of an emperor is this? Who wants to be with an emperor like this? He was a propped up fake emperor. He wasn't even a real emperor. He's only in the upright because it came out that way because he thinks that he's an emperor. Flip the roles, but that is a male. Okay. So now, again, it could be a female and masculine, hyper masculine energy. Okay. So that what you're like, oh, yeah, I'm out of here. Look at this. This person was happy to leave. Like, yeah, I'm out. I've got my cute little short black hair. I've got on my cute little black shoes, and I am on this freaking thing. I'm out of here. I'm going to take any one of these implements and leaving. Implements are significant. Somebody could work with their hands. Somebody could be a hairstylist. Somebody could be a barber. It doesn't matter what kind of implements. Somebody could be a domestic worker, meaning that they, our housekeeping, I don't remember what those other roles are called, but you know what I mean. Somebody could be working in the janitorial type of field, the one that is the most important, because if not, businesses look like junk. Okay. All right. So tell us, what is in the crowning influence here? And it came out challenged. So we've got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, somebody can't really make up their mind, but it was in the challenge position and it's in the crowning influence. So you have made up your mind. Don't question your thinking anymore. Somebody used to drink, could drink. Somebody drinks fruity drinks. Somebody wants to drink. Somebody doesn't drink. Drinking could be significant, but it's really more about choices and having too many choices. And in this case, I left it in the horizontal position because I'm honoring the energy of the card, but you already know that you've already made that decision if this is about you. And if you're watching this for somebody else, they've already made the decision. Sometimes it's like when you go shopping and you take your own shopping bag, and let's say you're walking around at Nordstrom's or wherever you go, Macy's, wherever people go, and you've got the empty bag, it's like, I got to fill the bag. No, you don't have to fill the bag. You can just go browse. You don't let things overwhelm you. Near future energy. Ooh, great. We have the Devil in reverse. Somebody has really released a lot of toxic ties to this person or situation from the past. Somebody has reduced. Somebody could have lost weight. So here we've got, somebody could have quit smoking. Maybe somebody still has a little vice here and then. And, then we've got this. It actually says spork. Somebody's got a great pair of legs. Somebody maybe somebody wears little devil horns or used to in the past and doesn't anymore. They're not a little devil anymore. Okay. Although they got a great pair of legs, cute shoes. Somebody's let go of, addictions, attachments, and just said, look, maybe if this is you, you're like, all of y'all make me want to escape. Okay. So rather than escaping, I'm going to deal with the real issue, which is just that you guys, I can't be around you. Or you, or the one, or them, or they, he, she, they, whatever floats your boat, okay? Somebody has really let go and said to the devil, you have no power here. Gandalf the Grey, okay? So, woo, all right? And we've got the Sun, almost came out as a challenge. That's such a good card, it shouldn't cause any problems there. So the Sun will come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun, okay? Little Orphan Annie. Somebody's name is Annie, 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 Anna. Okay, Anil is significant. Anil, the name. Yeah, because you've moved on, and if you don't have somebody in your life and you want somebody there, let me tell you that pretty soon, by this summer, you'll be in a full-blown relationship with somebody who actually thinks your cooking's great, honey. Okay, they're gonna love everything about you. This one's weird because it wanted to fly in this direction. Why'd you want to fly to the past? Judgment in reverse, so the way this is what the situation really is. The Sun is out for you. Okay. The Sun is healing. The Sun is rejuvenation. The Sun is reconnecting with your inner child. The Sun is nurturing. It makes you feel nurtured. Somebody wants to nurture you. They will nurture you. If you were looking for an answer like a yes or a no, the answer is yes. Okay, so the Judgment card in reverse, that energy surrounding that devil and the sun, the devil in reverse, judgment's already been called. You called judgment on this. You're like, I'm dropping the dead weight. I'm not just a piece of meat for you to play with or symbolically engage with or whatever. Somebody's got a beard, that whole thing. Okay, for your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so for the hopes and fears position, I'm going to say that is something that, you're kind of fearing that, what if the truth never comes out? What if nobody ever really knows the truth? Sweetheart, the only person who has to know the truth is you. Okay. You're the only person that has to know what happened in the past. And plus, you already used that knife, that cleaver. Somebody's name is Clevis, Cleo, Clayton, Cleo, Cleaver, Beaver. No, Cleaver. It's with the C. Okay, so Ace of Swords. And here we go to the outcome for how things will work out for you in February now that you've dropped all this dead weight. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, baby, bring it. We have the Chariot. You're moving forward and you're moving on. All right. You don't have to go full Thelma and Louise, but let me know if you catch up with Brad Pitt. I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in you, Brad Pitt. Somebody's name is B. Brad. B. Pitt. All right. So let's get a summary. All right. A couple flew out there. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles is going down. Somebody, we had that King of Pentacles earlier, forget about that person. That's why it was underneath there and, kind of came out with it. But the Three of Cups, there will be a celebration. There could be a celebration of victory. There could be a celebration, a party, a baby shower. This literally could be that you find out that somebody close to you or you are expecting soon, because we've got the pink and the blue there. We got the cute little baby. All right. Somebody could be expecting soon. You could hear news of that. If it isn't about that, Three of Cups can also indicate working together, celebrating a celebration, a milestone of some kind. All right. So let's wrap this up. Let's sum it up, and we're going to get some names. I'm going to be, instead of channeling them, I'm going to get names specifically. All right. Thank you, housewives. Okay, somebody's a housewife. Okay, so here we go. I have to reach over here. Somebody's reaching. Somebody's going to try to reach for you. I'm like, I want to run to you. Okay, so off the top, somebody's name is Wenzel. Your name could be Vince or Wenzel. Here we go. All right, these names will just serve as confirmation. Could be you, could be somebody close to you, could be them, could be somebody else. Somebody's name is Hinton. That sounds like a last name. Could be first, middle, or last. Okay, somebody's name could be Hinton. Somebody's name could be Dawn. We've got Wenzel, Hinton, Dawn. We've got Nico, Rogers, Youngblood. Let's keep going for a few more. Whoa! Oh, Lord. Fran wants to keep coming out, so we're going to keep Fran. Anybody else in here? Anybody home? Somebody's going to come looking for you. If somebody knocks on your door, don't answer the damn door. Okay, you don't have to be home. You don't have to answer the door. Okay, you just need to do what you need to do and keep the past where it is and enjoy the present. And if you're in a new relationship, congratulations, because lots of you are going to be in full-blown marriages this year, like the real deal. Like literally you could be walking down, going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Okay, so we got Juanito and Fran. Okay, somebody's name could be Fran. All right. Okay. Somebody's name could be Anderson. We have Malachi, Ned, Christian, Limerick. Somebody's name could be Judd, Carlton, Straighten. Let's get a few more here. I'm really feeling it. Go into the chapel. Okay. Go to the chapel. I mean, look, if you want to do that. Don't be afraid of relationships. And if you say, oh, well, Rita, my heart's been broken. Okay, so yeah, everybody's heart gets broken. Big boys and girls, they pull up their big boy and girl pants and they move on from it and they don't bitch and moan and whine about it forever. Okay, look, if you start to date somebody and they start to immediately talk to you about their ex and how they feel and what they did, look, just go, get away. just get away. Like if you're looking for something serious with this person and they're really going on and on, like as soon as you get to know them about this other person and everything they did, okay, you're dealing with somebody who is unresolved and immature emotionally, because everybody knows, don't do that. Like that should be your first hint. You give somebody a chance, first chance, second chance, and look, somebody's name could be Chance. Somebody's name is Belinda. All right. All right, let's see if anybody else. I'm going to have them pop out over here. Somebody's going to pop out. Somebody's going to pop up is what they're going to do. Say no. All right, do whatever you like, honey. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Somebody's last name, first name could be Brown. Okay. Here we go. Poppy. Okay. Somebody's name is Nanette. Somebody's name is Sequoia. Oh, I love the sequoias. Okay. Somebody's name is Sophia. Somebody's name is Ariana. Let's keep going just for a little bit. I got a few minutes here. Whoa. We'll take the one that went upside down. Johnston. Somebody's name is Alta. And there's Bess. We got Tess earlier, just when I was channeling the name. Somebody's name is Dennis. Somebody's name is Isaiah. These names could be significant, but not necessarily to the reading. They could just be confirmation that I'm onto something. Somebody's onto something. Somebody's on something. No, I don't get a whole lot of intoxic cancer. Whoa. Oops. Okay, I've got Rick down here. Rick tried to get between my legs, so get out. We got Shanita. All right. I've got Imani. Somebody's name is Clover. Somebody's got a red Land Rover. Okay. There's the land card. Somebody's name is Land. All right. A few more, Spirit. This deck doesn't want to talk anymore. Should we just get a few more names from a different name deck? Yep. All right. I just feel very namey. Somebody's name is Rachel. Rachel is significant. Veronica is significant. And I don't, don't go with just the initials. I want you to actually go with the name. Somebody's name is Dre. All right, let's go. Somebody's name is definitely Hinton, because didn't we get Hinton already? Hinton? Somebody's name is Hinton. Look at that. 2 different decks. We have Hinton twice. All right. Somebody's name is Mitzi. We'll take this one. Somebody's name is Jill. All right. This is the last set we'll take right here. Oh, gosh. I feel like such a Scrooge. Somebody's a Scrooge. Let's take those in the middle. Okay. So we have Francisco, Bianchi, Gupta, Baker. Are there 2 here? Tamara or Tamara, Reed, Rashad, Jill and Mitzi. We already said those, and then we got those, and we did those. Mitzi Reed sounds familiar. Mitzi Reed, is that an actress? Roe. Take note of the spelling, because this is not the American spelling. This is Alexandros. Jessica. Somebody's name could be, remember, just look at the spelling, because the spelling will be significant, because that's the way that I channeled it when I did. Okay, we've got Olina. Somebody's name is Madre. We've got Kokuchi, Sanders, and Jada. All right. Okay, guys, had a lot of fun with this. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy February to you, and I will be talking to you soon, and we will move on with sign-specific readings, among other things. Take good care. Love you guys. Bye.